My name is Haruhiro Kase. I'm currently working for a small company my father started. Dad, you stocked up on useless products again, didn't you?
What do you mean by useless? What's useless?
Of course it's a waste. It's sand for the bunker. We're a rental shop, you know.
We have people who would rent it. Demand. There is some of it from the customers.
Who rents only sand? We're on the verge of bankruptcy because of my originally stupid dad.
You know what, Haruhiro? We're a rent-anything store. You have to have everything.
Usually we narrow down our target. Ha! This is why we're now 30 million yen in debt. At first, the store opened as a DVD, manga, and CD rental store, and was making a good profit. But after a rental shop's introduction of a tool called subscriptions, that made rental stores cry. The number of customers have been decreasing dramatically. Then, because of my father's poor management skills, the business quickly reached 30 million yen. It was over. God, I wonder if you understand the crisis our company is in right now.
Haruhiro, you think father hasn't done anything, you're mistaken.
Huh?
And it's come to our last resort.
Last resort?
That's right, Haruhiro. Going on arranged marriage.
Arranged marriage? Huh? An arranged marriage?
That's right. You know your dad. I go golfing a lot, right? Well, that's actually work.
Okay, let's just hear you out till the end.
There's a good friend of mine who is a CEO. It looks like his daughter's about to miss the getting married period.
Ha! The marriage period.
So he said if I make a blind date of his daughter and marry her, he'll give me a loan, let alone take care of my 30 million in debt.
I see. So, you've been going ahead with such a serious matter on your own?
The last resort is to keep it close at hand.
Learn when you shouldn't, Dad.
Well, you know, you haven't had a girlfriend since high school. It's a good story for the company and good for you.
Yeah, it might be a good deal for me, but I don't think it's any good for them, no?
Well, one thing to note is that the girl has apparently broken up every blind date she's been on. It's tough.
Are you serious?
The president of the company wants to see his grandchildren as soon as possible, but she is cold to the men who come on to her, and it seems she hasn't even had a boyfriend. She's sad.
That sounds like the woman is a problem, doesn't it?
I don't think so. I saw a picture of her and she is a very pretty woman. She's almost too much of a waste on you.
What? You have a picture? Let me see.
I don't have any.
You should have gotten it.
So, what do you think? You can't get a delicious deal as good as this.
Well, it's all for our benefit, I guess. Although I don't think I'm up to such a big role.
Don't worry, son. I told him that my son couldn't get a girlfriend over there either. But he's a good and earnest guy, and he was very eager to have you.
I told you that you're proceeding the plans on your own too much.
Well, take it easy there, alright?
But it's a big thing that the company will be saved by getting rid of the 30 million in debt.
Well, it's a little late for that. It's a big deal for your life, and you don't have to think about the company. And the debt is just a bonus, to be honest. It's your life. You don't have to do anything you don't want to. If it's going to kill the company, I'll just throw in another ultimate weapon and I'll somehow manage.
Ha! How many ultimate weapons do you have? I don't want my father's company to go under. Besides, I'll never get a girlfriend anyway, so maybe this is a good opportunity. After that, I ended up going on the blind date after all.
Nice to meet you. I'm Akine Shinomi.
Nice to meet you. I'm Haruhiro Kase. Thank you for coming today.
Likewise, thank you for today.
But I must say, she's a beautiful person. But I feel like I've seen her somewhere before. Or rather, she looks just like my ex-girlfriend. After that, we lightly introduced ourselves, and our fathers who were present at the meeting went out to play golf. It was a little awkward for us to be alone. This is where my inexperience comes in.
We're finally alone.
What?
What are you being surprised about? You've realized for a while now, right?
Does that mean that you're Kane?
I just introduced myself to you. You've always been so obtuse.
No, it's just that you've really grown up.
I haven't seen you since I graduated high school, but even so, you noticed right away.
Sorry.
Well, that's okay. I'm glad to hear you're doing well.
Yeah, well, my dad's company's about to go under, though.
Haha, what's that about? Well, I heard the story from my dad, but he's in debt, right? And it's 30 million.
I know it sounds pathetic, but it's not easy. It's not easy having an idiot father.
I see, then I don't mind marrying you, you know? That would solve the problem, wouldn't it?
Huh? Marry me? Are you okay with that, Akane?
It's fine. I have my own reasons for wanting to do so.
I see. Then tell me where your situation is. Otherwise, it's not fair.
You'd still have no delicacy or sensitivity. All right, then.
Thank you. Akane then began to tell me her side of the story.
I had a blind date with the son of a president of a major manufacturer before, and he's the type of guy I hate the most. He's like, me, me, me.
That's exactly like a young master.
Exactly, so after the blind date, I turned down the engagement proposal, but he started following me around.
A young master type indeed.
So I thought if I got engaged and moved in with you, he would give up. Besides, I'm old enough now, and I don't want my father to bother me anymore.
I see. So it is indeed a mutually beneficial engagement.
Yes, it's a good story, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's a good story.
Then it's settled, is what I'd like to say, but...
Hmm?
But first, let me ask you one last question.
What? Well, alright then.
By the way, depending on your answer, the blind date may never happen, so be prepared.
Huh? What are you saying so suddenly?
Answer why you cheated on me on high school.
Cheating? No, I didn't do that.
What are you talking about? You did cheat on me. Don't tell me you've forgotten.
What? I might look like this, but I'm an educated Japanese boy. I would never cheat like that.
Let me ask you this then. I was in my senior year of high school during the entrance exam period. When you were so busy studying that you didn't see me at all, you and a girl were by a building in the hotel district.
What? Why would I do that? Oh, having said that.
That reaction! I knew you were cheating on me. You're a jerk!
No, you got it all wrong. Maybe what you saw was me walking my cousin?
What? But in the hotel district?
My cousin's parents own a Chinese restaurant in the hotel district. That's why I went there. I've got nothing to hide.
What? Then it was really my mistake?
I see. That makes sense now. That's why that time you suddenly became so distant.
I see.
Well, that's all it was. I did something to make you misunderstand, and I didn't explain it to you properly. So for that, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I misunderstood you too.
We are strange, aren't we?
We really are, but I'm glad it was just a misunderstanding.
What?
Yeah, well, now we can get engaged without any lingering doubts. Hope we get on together from now on, Haruhiro.
Oh, yeah. Looking forward to it. Thus, we became engaged for our mutual benefit. Then Akane's father arranged for a house to be prepared for us, and we began to live together earnestly.
Don't get carried away and act like a husband just because we got engaged, okay?
Yes, I know. It's a give and take relationship.
Well, if you get it, then fine.
I had a good feeling about her when we met on the blind date, but now she suddenly turned sour. I wonder if this is the way forward. Is what I was thinking, but... Huh?
Haruhiro?
What? Akane? Why are you in my bed?
It can't be helped. We're gonna be husband and wife from now on, so we have to do this much for our first night.
No, wait, hang on. You just told me not to act like a husband, didn't you?
Just shut up! It's our duty. Don't think I'm doing this willingly.
Who told you to do that? She's so stubborn with her mouth, but since we've been engaged, Akane's been getting very close to me. Come to think of it, when we were dating, she was like this, hot and cold.
Hey, you just said something bad about me in your brain, didn't you?
What? This is the very definition of natural evil. I don't know why, but in a sense, this may also be the way forward. And not only at home, but also at work. I was working with Akane.
No, that's wrong. You can reduce the budget here, so make sure to compare with other places.
Yes. As expected, the heiress of a major manufacturer, Akane was well versed in company management, and I was getting advice on how to turn the business around.
Also, the bunker sand was sold. I'll sell the other junk too. And do business with a target audience of young people.
Yeah, I was thinking that's what I had to do too. We're on the same page.
This is a no-brainer. Even the dumbest idiot can figure it out.
So, should we go in the direction of renting out villas and rooms to meet the needs of young people?
Well, I think there would be some demand for renting out cars, bicycles, and the recently popular electric kickboards to tourists if we add that to the mix.
I guess so. Honestly, the scale of the reform wouldn't be possible without your support. Well, you can do it, can't you, Akane? You're Madam Akane.
Stop it. Complimenting me suddenly. I'm not gonna give you anything even if you praise me, you know.
Hmm? Hey, I thought you told me not to put on the husband mask.
It's our duty.
Honestly, what is that? We lived together, worked together, and gradually grew closer, as if we were going back to that time. Oh, I got another reservation today. 3 more, in fact.
It seems that word of mouth is slowly spreading.
I've been sending out information on social networking sites, and it seems to be having an effect.
I think we're seeing the signs.
But I'm getting help from you, Akane. I need to brush up my skills so that I can get better results.
That's a good attitude. That kind of eagerness hasn't changed since the old days.
Hmm? Did you say something?
I didn't say anything, Mr. Blockhead.
God's sake, you're weird. We still haven't been able to cover our initial expenses, but we were slowly starting to do as well as the company. What? Staring at me like that?
It's nothing. I just thought you were shining as a sun.
What's that?
You better take good care of Akane.
I know that. You don't have to tell me. Then one day... Are you still shopping? You've already bought enough.
There's still something I want to see. Shut up and follow me.
Yeah.
God, you already said you'd stay with me for the rest of the day, right?
Yeah, I know, but...
Oh, here you were, Akane.
Ugh, you're...
Don't let you say you've forgotten. It's me, Riku Kanemura.
Huh? Who is this guy?
You know, I told you about him the other day, didn't I? The president's son who was pestering me?
Oh, I see.
Whoa, what are you whispering about?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm on a date with my fiancé.
What? That's your fiancé, right?
What?
Well, I just thought that he's not a very appropriate person for you, Akane.
Well, you're probably right.
What are you saying, Haruhiro? Have more pride.
The luggage is heavy, because you buy so much.
That's not the issue right now.
Can I have a word?
Can I help you?
Let me get straight to the point, Akane. Will you break off your engagement and marry me?
I refuse.
Well, why not? I'm better looking and have more money than that guy. I have a better future than him. Whichever way you look at it.
You're right, I'll admit that.
Hey! Then,
But I prefer this guy. That's the end of the story, okay?
Akane,
are you sure you want to refuse my proposal?
Huh?
If you ask my father, Kane's company won't get off scot-free either. And of course, this guy's company too.
you know about me?
Well, you could think long and hard about it. Unless you're an idiot. Then there's only one answer. Well, I'll be off. See you later, Kane.
Hey, Akane!
We're in a bit of a trouble, aren't we? I didn't expect him to take such a hardline approach.
Is his company that famous?
It's one of the best in the industry.
I see.
What should we do? I'm at a loss.
Kane, you don't want to get engaged to that guy even if it kills you, right?
What are you saying suddenly?
You don't want to, right?
Well, no, I don't want to do that.
Then leave it to me.
What? What are you talking about?
I haven't lived for 27 years for nothing. I'll definitely take care of it. That's the kind of relationship we have, right?
Haruhiro, goodness, you're trying to be too cool. I'm gonna help you. We support each other. That's the kind of relationship, right?
And so we prepare for the coming time. And 1 week later,
Hey! Why haven't you contacted me? It's been quite some time since then, hasn't it?
you've got quite some attitude to come all the way out here, haven't you, you wicked son?
What? You're a small company. Well, talking to me like you're a big shot?
It's because we are a small company that we have to help other companies to survive. That's why I have many acquaintances in various industries.
What are you saying all of a sudden?
I had heard it before. I had heard that the spoiled boy from the biggest company in the industry is going on a wild rampage.
What are you talking about all of a sudden? Now quickly hand Akane over to me.
Riku Kanemura, you used your father's authority to blackmail various companies into giving your contracts with favorable terms, didn't you?
Huh? What are you...
On top of that, you've been putting tabs at various stores and not paying them. You also embezzle company money behind the scenes and have been pestering the receptionists of other companies. You're causing too many problems, you know.
What? I didn't do anything like that.
Here you go. I have all of the evidence here so you can't get away with it anymore. And I've already filed it with your father's company and the police. Just give it up.
No, that can't be true. You're lying.
Society isn't so naive that you can do whatever you want. You've earned too much resentment. Poor thing.
Akane.
Goodbye. I think we'll never see each other again.
Oh no.
After that, the boss's son was taken to the police station and arrested. The father seemed to have no idea what was going on and was very angry and cut ties with his son.
Good job, Haruhiro.
You too, Akane. Good job.
Well, thank you again. It was for my sake, wasn't it?
That's okay. I was pissed off at him too. Besides, I didn't want him to take you away from me.
Haruhiro,
It's the right time now. Let me tell you something. I've been in love with you since high school. So from now on, will you be my true fiancé?
I also love you, Haruhiro. Even after we broke up. I've always loved you so. If we're gonna be a real married couple, I don't have to hold back, right? Let's have an arranged marriage at night.
After that, Kana and I became not a fake one, but a real couple. Let's make a happy family from now and forever.
I won't let you get away this time, no matter what.